Yes, it's working. All right, let's go. Yeah, it wasn't working, but right now it is. I fixed it. Just, it's very weird. It did it one time before. Right now it's doing it again. Let me know if you hear me correctly. Anyways, what I'll be doing is, yeah, I still need to get ready. Kind of muted. It's fixed now, right? Let me know if it's fixed. It at least pops up here. Yeah, it's fixed. So let me quickly grab some water. I just instantly went live after gym. Because the market's kind of interesting. We need to talk about a few things about what will be happening next week, etc. It's gonna be very important, but let me grab some water just very quickly, and people can tune in to the stream in the meantime, you know. So yeah, people are getting their notifications now. In the meantime, people can tune in. I'm gonna get some water. Make sure to grab some coffee or also some water, and then we can get straight into the alpha in a sec. All right. All right, guys. How are you all doing at this blessed, very blessed Sunday? I hope you all guys are having a very good Sunday today. Good. Oh shit. I was gonna look put off this text, but I was muting myself. So all right. Anyway, I was talking about the fact, guys. How are you spending your weekend? Yeah, audio gone. I was meant to mute that text, but I was muting my microphone. Anyways, how are you spending your weekend, guys? Are you doing good in this weekend? How are you spending this weekend with some friends, family, maybe? Let me know in the live chat. Anyways, the market's been kind of pumping. Some like small pumps, you know, for altcoins, and also Bitcoin has been rebounding just slightly. Not big, nothing all too big, but I think next week is gonna be super big. That's what I've been explaining already during this week, and I've talked about this today again in my update video. Let me know if you've seen that one already, but I think it's going to be incredibly important to already prepare yourself for next week. Next week, I think will be huge. Huge. I think it will be huge, literally. I'm not even kidding. That's just my personal opinion. I just have this feeling that something big like this is gonna happen. That literally the USA is about to buy not only Bitcoin, but also altcoins. Call me crazy, call me delusional. I mean, the rumors are there. I mean, there are some facts out there. It's still just some speculation. That's the thing. It's still just some speculation. But it very well may be actually true. It very well may be actually true. And the thing is, if it is true, well, then we're just gonna explode. I think we're just gonna explode. And also, even before this event is gonna happen, I think in the coming few days leading up to that event, I think we're gonna pump anyway. I mean, people are not stupid. They know what is about to happen, probably, or at least what the rumors are. People are gonna talk about this with friends, etc. on social media. It's gonna go viral on social media. It is definitely going to be picking up traction, and that is definitely going to be doing something with the prices. We're definitely going to be seeing some increases, and then after that, it's going to be very important to look at whether it's actually playing out. And let me quickly pin this, by the way. But whether it's actually playing out and if the USA is actually going to be buying some cryptos, or if it's just going to be nothing burger, that's going to be very important because, I mean, it's obvious, right? If we're leading up to this event with a pump, and then nothing happens during the event, everybody is gonna sell off, and it's gonna be a sell the news event. We're gonna crash. That is just the obvious thing, because it was nothing. But I don't think the consensus is, although people are definitely very bullish, but I don't think the consensus is that America is gonna buy. I don't think the consensus is that America is gonna buy Bitcoin. Especially not that they're gonna buy altcoins. I mean, even if somebody is saying, oh, alright, I think the USA is about to buy Bitcoin, I don't think they expect America to buy altcoins. I don't think that. Or at least propose this. I don't know how it will exactly go. That is why we will need to have a look into what will actually happen. You know, it will be there are thousands of options what will be happening. Maybe they're gonna convert some gold into Bitcoin and some altcoins. Maybe they're gonna use these tariffs from Trump, and he's gonna say, oh, the money that I'm making now from all of these tariffs, we're gonna put it in the cryptos. Maybe that. You know, we just don't know. We can only speculate. There are going to be thousands and thousands of scenarios that we can think of. I just don't know. What I will know is that leading up to this event, I think we're gonna see some pumps. I think we're gonna see hype. I think we're gonna see bullishness. I think we're gonna see FOMO. So that is why I definitely do think we can already be breaking this falling wedge out to the upside over here, because on top of that, all the data is looking quite bullish that we're getting now. I mean, the funding rates trading low, especially for Ethereum, by the way. On top of that, we have just shaken out majority of the liquidity below these previous lows. I mean, all of the high leverage trades are pretty much shaken out, right? That's what the market does all of the time. And people, sidelined people, did not really enter the market yet, if we're being honest. A lot of the retail sidelined money was in fact waiting for that CME gap fill, which we did not see yet at the very least. I'm not saying that we cannot fill up that gap. I'm just stating the facts. There is still a lot of sidelined retail money that is on the sidelines that didn't get their entry over here, that didn't get entered, and still desperately wants the Bitcoin price to come down to fill up their gap to enter the market. A lot of people want this desperately. And with all of that combined, I just think we are setting up for a beautiful week. Okay, it is currently a Sunday, but I believe that on the Sunday you should prepare for what is about to happen next week. I mean, Sunday is the best day to reflect on the past week, open up the next week. I mean, if you're just a business guy, or if you've been doing some business or focusing on your mindset, you already know. If you've been focusing on trading, you already know Sunday is the best day to reflect on the past week and to prepare for next week. So today, I think we should reflect on the past week. I mean, it's been beautiful. Reflect your own trades. I mean, we have been doing good. We've been getting our entries in the market. And then have a look into what's going to be happening next week. And I think it's very obvious. Everything is lining up with all of these facts combined that I've been explaining. First of all, liquidity shaken out. We are developing a very beautiful pattern over here. There's still a lot of sidelined money on the sidelines. The data is looking beautiful, with majority of the market being short. Of the liquidity is at the top side. Global liquidity is moving to the upside. Stock market reaching new all-time highs, and we are about to also bounce from this level of support. Eventually, I do think we will crash, but right now, not yet. Right now, I think we're going to continue to get supported. Bitcoin versus gold is trying to be breaking out. I mean, just lay all the facts together, guys. In the macro time frame, we are in this uptrend. We are still in this uptrend. We haven't hit these topping out levels yet. Okay. The bull market top is not yet in. We are still in a parabolic trend. We have just broken above this major crucial level of previous bull market topping levels, right? This major resistance. We've just broken above it, turned it into support. I'm just stating out all of the obvious facts. We are seeing the altcoin season. We are seeing the cycle exactly playing out, just like it always has been. Bitcoin dominance starting to fall. Altcoin season starting. Money rotation is starting. Altcoin season is starting again. I'm just spitting out the facts, guys. Spitting the facts like Eminem, you know? But also the altcoin dominance rising again in the end of the cycle. And the major component to all of this is that the USA might be buying cryptos. I'm not saying it will, but regardless if they will or not, it's going to cause a lot of hype in the coming few days. And that is why in the coming few days, at least leading up to that event, I think we will see bullish price action. That is my expectation at the very least. And after this bullish price action, we will need to have a look into what's actually happening. If it's a nothing burger, we can come and crash down again, okay? We might be, we maybe need to take some measurements and actually wait for that CME gap fill, maybe in that case. If it's going to be just a nothing burger, you know? But if something great is about to happen, just prepare for that scenario. Just connect all of the dots. Just lay all of the facts together, outline it on a piece of paper, and then just look at it. Just look, what's going on over here? I mean, Trump is buying huge amounts of Bitcoin. He's also buying huge amounts of Ethereum. And I mean, Ethereum is in the strategic reserve. Very coincidental. All of the alts which are in the reserve are pumping massively, or have been pumping massively in the past couple of weeks. You know, Solana, XRP, Cardano, Ethereum, Bitcoin. It's been pumping a lot, right? Is it a coincidence? Well, that I'm not sure, you know. Maybe there's some insider knowledge going around. I mean, I don't think Trump will do that, right? I don't think Trump is playing that game, right? I mean, he must be playing it very fair, and he must not like money. I don't know. So yeah, if I'm just connecting all of the dots, that is the thing. Prepare for a massive week. or prepare for a massive downfall and like, how is it called again in English? Like an disappointing week. Either way, it's gonna be huge. And on top of that, if it wasn't already crazy enough, we've also got all of this economic data that will be coming up. Here, Tuesday, GOLTS job openings, GDP growth rate on Wednesday, BOC rate decision, Bank of Canada rate decision, Fed interest rate decision, the FOMC meeting, and the crypto report. I mean, it's about to go down. It's about to go up. No, but yeah, honestly, and after that, we also got Bank of Japan. Not that crucial, but still, you know, it's in the end of the day, it will have an impact on the markets, on the global liquidity. So either way, prepare. That's all I'm gonna say. We have been preparing ourselves. Look at the trades. And for fun purposes, we can actually go back to the content, to the live. Here, go back. Bitcoin breaking down live. This stream here. I was showing you the freaking trades the whole entire time. Here, Bitcoin minus 43k. I was showing you all of the trades all of the time. Here. And I was literally telling you, guys, look at my trades. Even though my trades might be in a loss now, or at break even, that means that you can literally get a better entry in the market than me. You could have, I was telling you this straight up. You could have literally gotten a better entry than me in the market. But hey, the thing is, like I'm always saying, do not follow me. Just do your own analysis, okay? So yeah, do not blindly follow me like that. Anyways, I have been preparing myself, and I've been saying it in the Platinum group. Prepare yourself during this dip. Bitcoin crash. This is why. This is what I'm doing. I've been telling you, I'm not capitulating. I'm adding to my positions. Here was the ENA trade, which has been doing very good. Even better than the Ethereum trade. It's absolutely mind-blowing. So, yeah, all in all, end of the day, prepare. You've still got time, in my opinion, to prepare. There are definitely some altcoins out there which are still at a great accumulation level. Like, for example, to name one very quickly, I think it's going to be Cardano. Cardano, I think, of course, it's no financial advice, but Cardano hasn't been bouncing that much yet. For example, also Pepe. It hasn't been bouncing that much yet. For example, Ondo. I mean, these are still all coins that have been showing strength, but in the past couple of days, not really anymore, just lagging behind slightly. And for example, Cardano. And yeah, Cardano. I mean, if the USA is also going to buy some cryptos, altcoins, well, they're also going to be buying some Cardano. So that might be a bit of a narrative coming up for Cardano. On top of that retail narrative during the end of the cycle. I mean, I think you cannot go wrong with Cardano here. If you're going to look for swing trading positions and going to look to ride it through the entire last part of the cycle. So yeah, that is just very quickly from the top of my head. I haven't been doing that much research this morning into specific altcoins, just in the general market. Just been catching up with my trades, how they've been doing. Is XRP too high right now? Like XRP could go higher. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't like the risk to reward here, if I'm being honest. But yeah. By the way, Ethereum, and also before going into Ethereum, guys, we are live with 150 people only having 24 likes. It's shameful, literally shameful, if I'm being honest. Make sure to push up that like button, guys. Anyways, this morning, I've been taking another 2.5 ETH profit from my trade. Nothing too much. I've been saying in my Platinum group, guys, it's just shaving off some profits, you know. And at the one side, I'm shaving off some profits on my Bybit trade. But that's just because I've set my plan. I've set my plan back at these levels here. My plan was to scale out at the 4K resistance. Then, after that, during these levels here, I was looking at the price action and was looking at it over on weeks, and I was thinking, oh, it is actually looking so good. I think it will actually go to new optimize. Let me also scale up onto ETH on weeks, and that is what I've been doing. However, my strategy for this trade was completely different. My strategy over on this trade was to, on this account pretty much, is to capitalize on the entire last wave of the cycle. So yeah, for this week's account, I'm not gonna take my profits yet. I'm gonna wait for a new optimize for ETH. So I'm playing a whole different strategy. So that's why I'm starting to take some profits off the table from my ETH trade on Bybit here. I do not think it's a wrong strategy, because here's the game plan, right? Here's what I've been saying. If we're gonna open up the ETH chart, well, we are at the massive level of resistance, if we're being honest, right? We can have a rejection, even if we're gonna break above. We can still have a rejection from this level. What if we're gonna see a massive rejection from this level, go back to the lower side of the range, maybe see a liquidity sweep below that lower side of the range? Well, at least I've taken my profits from this Bybit trade, and at least I've another 75k, 80k dry powder to enter the market with again at a cheaper level. I mean, I've taken my profits, I've taken my P during a level of resistance. That's what you want to do with trading, right? And if it's gonna blast out even higher, well, completely fine, but I just want to take some profits at resistance. Look, if it's gonna break higher, what is my scenario if it's gonna break higher? Well, I'm at least in this week's trade. I'm gonna be absolutely printing with this week's trade. And on top of that, like, if it's gonna break higher, and then I'm gonna look at a consolidation, for example, a symmetrical triangle being formed, well, then I'm looking to be scaling back in. Yes, it's gonna be in a higher entry again than where I've closed, you know. But I mean, risk management is key. Yes, I'm gonna enter 8.5% higher again in that case. But like I've said, risk management is key. And I've set my strategy for this trade, so I'm gonna follow it. You know, I've set my strategy when I was not euphoric at all. I had the slightest of emotions. I might have been actually a little bit fearful during this. Keep in mind, I've been opening up here. Guys, look at the entry over on Bybit. I mean, I've been opening up at the exact bottom. You don't think that I was slightly scared and fearful during this point here? I was like, this was a smaller trade. This was a smaller position because I just wanted to enter. This was only 1 ETH. But this position over here was like 30 ETH. Okay? During this wick, it was the exact bottom, guys. It was mind you, it was the exact bottom. So I was slightly fearful during this stage. I've set my strategy, I've set my take profits, and that take profit was up here. So what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna listen to my emotions here and think, oh yeah, because we're headed higher now, because everything is looking so good, I'm gonna change my strategy. No, I'm gonna stick to it. I've set my strategy. Once I've got no emotions evolved or was slightly fearful, right now I might be slightly more greedy. It's normal in these market conditions. It's absolutely normal with what is happening in the market now. But I'm not gonna change my strategy. I'm not gonna change it around. And for my WX trade, my strategy was initially also already that I'm gonna hold everything to new optimize. I'm gonna hold everything for this altcoin season. So it's completely different strategies. Some people are calling me crazy for taking my P here, but I think it's the only logical good thing to do. Doesn't mean I'm bearish. I mean, if you just go back in this live stream, I'm everything but bearish. But yeah, that's the thing. Let me know what you guys think about that. Is it smart? Is it stupid? By the way, in the meantime, we're trying to break back above the 3.8k. Anyways, I'm dropping so much alpha already in the live stream now. It's absolutely mind-blowing if I'm... hey. But, yeah, let me know if you have any questions about the market, how we should prepare ourselves. And in the meantime, Ethereum is doing absolutely lovely. I'm looking Guys, I'm already gonna tell you, I'm looking to be scaling out even more at this level here, approximately. Just another 2.5 ETH. And after that, I'm gonna ride the rest until like above 3,900. Or actually, no, I'm gonna ride it till 3,900. I'm not gonna take any P here. I'm just gonna ride it till above 3,900 and then slowly scale out. And then full TP at 3,950. So that's a strategy right now. 3,800 has a huge sellout, really. I mean, we're breaking above it, man. We're breaking above it now. Guys, hope you are all having a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'm at least doing very good, at least. We're printing. I mean, I cannot complain. I'm having a very blessed weekend. In a few, like in 1 hour time, there's some family coming over. So, yeah, we just need to set up the game plan. Need to answer some questions. Really have a look into what's going to be happening next week, etc., etc. And then after that, I do think it's not gonna be a marathon, guys. Today, it's not required to do it every day. Although we're seeing some very good price action. Anyways, I do want to ask the question to you guys. What do you guys think is gonna happen after this weekend? Because it's very interesting. Last few weekends, we have actually seen Saturday boring consolidation, just nothing at all. We exactly saw that yesterday. And then on the Sunday, we have started pumping like there was no tomorrow. We have done this last few weekends. Are we gonna see it again, or is this time gonna be different? I mean, the reason I'm talking about this now is because it sure looks like Ethereum is pumping now. So yeah, I'm not against it. But one thing I do want to talk about is the curse, because the curse looks to be ended. It looks to be over here, because if you've been in my stream yesterday, and if you've been in my stream, before, and the day before, I mean, if we're going to be having a look into the 15-minute time frame, you know where I'm talking about, guys. The curse looks to be over, because 2 days ago, I went live. Where was it? Friday, right? Yeah. I went live a little bit later. I literally went live here, guys. I literally started the live here and ended the live literally right over here. Okay, this was a period where I went live. Now, yesterday, I went live literally from this moment till literally this moment over here until the night. And right after that, it started bouncing again. But today I started going live here, and the curse is over. The curse is over, guys. ETH-BTC is pumping today again. So, yeah, it doesn't mean if I'm going live all the time, ETH-BTC needs to be dumping, guys. The curse is over right now. So I'm telling you, we're gonna see some pumps again if I'm gonna go live. So right now, if I'm gonna go live again, make sure to put in your buy orders. Make sure to long some ETH. I'm just gonna... I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Do not do it. Yeah, pump it. Previous Sunday, I made 90k. Really, that's so cool, man. Only to lose it all over the week. That's not so cool. That's not so cool. This time, make sure to prepare yourself for next week. And make the 90k again, and do not lose it. Actually, from the 90k, run it back up to 200k. At least, at the very least. I mean, our VX account right now is sitting at 900k. Like you can see over here, just on the corner. There you go. You can see it over here, 906k. I've just deposited 600k in total to this account. So lovely. We are printing, and the Platinum Group is printing, because every single trade that I've entered, I've shared exactly in a Platinum Group, and I've told the exact reasonings, why I'm doing it, etc., etc. So, lovely. I'd like to see this pump even further. And yeah, I don't reckon there's gonna be many bears in the live chat today, are there? Are they? are there any bears? I mean, let's see, because yesterday and the day before, while the price action was kind of different, you know, we have had quite a few bears in the chat, and they were trying to convince me to close all of my positions because we were gonna dump and we were gonna go to 0 or at least to 3k ETH. I mean, some people have been saying, oh, close your position. Some people have been saying we're gonna go to 3k ETH, but I'm not sure. Are they still here or have I lost them now? Yeah, I saw one comment about Zora in the chat. Let me quit. Yeah. So it's at 250 mil now. I mean, I mentioned this one also live on the stream, right? I mentioned this one live on the stream, I think a few days ago at like 100 mil. I was telling you, like, all season is started. I mean, all season is started. I got this airdrop at the very, very, very beginning of Zora, and I've held my airdrop because why would I sell it out? I don't really care about it, but right now it's making me decent money. It's okay. I'll take it. It's free money. And also, I've been sharing in a Telegram group. I don't know what video it is anymore. I think it was this one. It's going to be over here. It's going to. But no, this was about the dump. We're talking about all. I will be doing a bigger update. Maybe this one. Drop to the next. Doing better. Not definitely Altcoin. It's gonna happen. I'm not sure exactly what video it was anymore, but anyways, I was talking about it in one of the videos, and I was telling you Zora is gonna go to 250 mil at least. Right now it's got into 250 mil. Yeah, fully diluted valuation is 700, 800 mil. I'm not sure how much higher it's gonna go. I mean, it's an alt season, you know, and it's quite a bullish project. So I'm not gonna lie, it can go much and much higher from this level, but yeah, I don't think your entry is here anymore. Your entry, I mean, people have held this back from 25 mil and they've been buying at 25 mil, and yeah, they've gotten a 10x already. But one thing is for sure, this is indicating that the alt season has started, and this is just an example of what can happen with a lot of the smaller caps that are just having good fundamentals, that have just been being held down for a long time and can out of nowhere just spike up, like literally do a 10x out of nowhere. So the alt season is definitely here. The alt season is definitely here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. We're pumping further. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Very nice. Let's go and have a look into the 1 second. This is looking good. I hope you all are having a very blessed weekend and a blessed Sunday, because it's absolutely lovely. All this what, bro, stay live and witness the dump, please. Well, it is going up now. I'm not gonna lie. But I can unfortunately not go live the entire day today. I've also got some family. So, yeah, unfortunately, I'm just gonna watch the charts. I'm just gonna set up a game plan. Gonna have a look into the alpha. Need to share off the alpha. Gonna enjoy the pump over here live. And after that, unfortunately, I do need to leave early. It's not gonna be a marathon today. But at least I'm gonna share a lot of alpha, you know? I'm gonna share a lot of alpha. Price targets about near. We'll have a look into some altcoins later. Are you going to set target to close ETH below 4k? No, I'm not gonna sell my ETH below. Wow. Are we seeing what's happening? We're at the highs again, right? We're at the highs. Are you guys witnessing what's happening? It's quite alright what I'm seeing. I'm not I'm not gonna complain. No, so yeah, to answer the question, yeah, I'm gonna take my profits on this Bybit trade below the 4k, just because it's a massive resistance. It's because it's a massive resistance, and I'm not gonna. You know, I just want to take some profits off the table. You know, just some profits. And like my strategy has been from these lows for the newcomers. For newcomers, my strategy, since I've been entering my position at the exact literal bottom, my strategy has been to sell at 4K. So I'm not gonna change it up. I'm sticking to the strategy. I'm not gonna be influenced by emotions now. Even though I think Ethereum is gonna be headed much higher, I mean, I should just stick to the game plan, and I'm gonna take my P below the 4K level at the resistance. But for this trade though, this game plan and strategy has been completely different. This game plan and strategy has been to fully take advantage of the altcoin season that's gonna happen. So in that case, I think ETH, realistically, I think ETH is gonna shoot much and much higher. But you know, what can I do? Just taking some profits off the table, never bad. And I just went about the scenarios about what could be happening. I just think there's gonna be enough opportunities. Like I always say, if you've missed out on one trade, there will always be another opportunity. There will always be another trade. There will always, I mean, the market's giving opportunity after opportunity. You should not like FOMO in. You should not like chase any green candles or anything like that. Or at least that has not been my strategy. That's not what I've been doing. And always what I say is, there's always another opportunity if you're missing out. So yeah, do not get FOMO indeed. I'll talk about some altcoins later. Yeah, of course. Not all. No, I'm not doing that. And also about my spot positions. Well, you guys don't even see my spot positions. I'm not gonna share in this public. I think spot positions should be kept private actually. But yeah, you don't even see this. But I'm gonna take a little bit of profit now, just a small part, you know. And the rest I'm gonna ride all the way through to my bull market targets. So yeah, like the live stream, yes. Like the stream, guys. We're live with 206. Look at how much value I'm giving, how much alpha, and we're just having 51 likes. Minimum 3x coming on the total 3. Yeah, I do agree. I mean, this total 3 is literally about to explode. What? Like, yesterday, I recorded this video and I uploaded it. I think it's a very good video though. But it was a one taker, okay? I didn't prepare much for this video. It was just a one taker because I was thinking, okay, this is so important right now. One thing that I needed to point out more clearly is that for this to be really the last chance, is we need to break above this resistance first. And then I'm very convinced and very confident that we will break two new all-time highs to 2 trillion at the very least for the total 3, to probably 3 trillion for this cycle. But first we need to break above this resistance, okay? First we need to do that. And we can still get a rejection, that's completely fine. But during that video, I was talking about your last chance, right? But I just think that during this stage here, while we are about to break above it, this stage over here is your last chance. Even if we're gonna get a bit of a rejection, it could be happening, could be possible. But yeah, this whole entire stage before we are about to break above this resistance, I think that's your last chance I was talking about. So yeah, let me know if you've seen this video over here that I've uploaded yesterday. I think it's crucial and a very good video to watch. Anyways, ETH seeing a bit of a rejection, completely fine for me. I mean, we are touching that upper side of the range, right? That's pretty much what we're doing now. I wouldn't be surprised to see a bit of a rejection, to be very honest. I mean, it is the top of the range. Bitcoin is not really pumping with us. I mean, yeah, of course, Bitcoin dominance is looking bearish, and Bitcoin dominance getting a perfect rejection again, guys. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, it almost seems like I am the market maker in this stage of the market. Like, I'm just saying things, oh, this is gonna happen, oh, I see this in the market, and then a few days later, it's actually exactly playing out. But, yeah, I'm not trying to brag because the ego can really get to your head. If you're gonna play it like that, you shouldn't be doing that. Of course, stay grounded as always. Bitcoin's gonna grab that liquidity at around 120k. Yeah, greed and fear will move the market. I mean, yeah, it makes sense, your scenario. It makes sense, but I do think it's gonna come a bit higher than 120k. But for example, if we're gonna lead up to the USA event, right, everybody is gonna become bullish. For example, let's say we can hit that previous highs 122k, and then it comes out to be a nothing burger on Wednesday. Well, then we can see a big crash again and come lower again, and then eventually come up again, of course. But I mean, it's definitely a possible scenario if this is gonna be a nothing burger. But I'm just gonna draw it out like these two scenarios. We can also get the scenario where it's not a nothing burger, and then I think it's more like something like this, and then after that, boom. So this is like USA buying Bitcoin, nothing burger, or bullish. You know, and that's going to be the scenario for Bitcoin, I think. This is going to be the thing. And I definitely do think leading up to the event, at the very least, we can see some bullish price action. That's why, regardless, I think we're going to see here bullishness. But then up, like on the event itself, we will need to look whether it's a nothing burger or not. That's the thing. But either way, next week, you can already see it. Like, either way, next week is going to get huge. So definitely already prepare yourself. We're seeing a bit of a dump, nothing too crazy. I mean, I just said it, right? It's resistance here. It's resistance, if we're being honest. So, I mean, what do you guys think? Are we gonna break above? Are we gonna reach this price target here or not? Mr. Market Maker Crypto, yeah, it's crazy. I don't want to call myself that, you know. You don't want to be, stay humble, of course. Like, you don't want to get... You know, you don't want to feel invincible in the market at all. That's one thing that I've learned. If you're doing good, if you're in a winning streak, etc., you don't want to become invincible and think you're it. You know, you want to stay humble indeed. Don't get too much ego. That's very important in the market, and especially in life. Yeah, like you should always stay humble. So yeah. How high do you think ETH can go? Yeah, I think at the very least, my minimum target for myself is just 6k. Yeah, 100%. We rejected. Yeah, let's see what's gonna happen. I mean, in the end of the day, it's a weekend. 4 1-minute candles. Yeah, I mean, it's fun to have a look into the shorter time frames, right? I'm never having a look into the shorter time frames to try and predict the market. Never. I'm really having a look into the longer time frames, what's playing out in the longer time frames. But sometimes, yeah, if I'm really looking for an entry, then I can have a look into like 15-minute time frame, etc. But Alex Becker, no, from or for, I'm not sure. I think he's a cool guy though. I think it's a very cool guy. But is he also preaching that? I'm not sure. DCA on Pump.fun. Really? Is that... I mean, what is it doing now? Pump.fun. I mean, it's not so fun anymore. It's been seeing a bit of a bounce here. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and buy this falling knife. Like, What I would want to see is like here a range. Like I would not even want to see an higher low getting created here, but I would like to see a. But it's a bull market. That's the thing. So probably we're not even gonna see it. But in order for me to buy such a thing, I want to see a range getting initiated here, and very importantly, I want the metrics on the Pump.fun chain like platform to go up again versus bonk. If that happens, if we form a range and the metrics will go up again, and then we're still trading in this range, yeah, then I'm gonna dollar cost average in, and then I'm gonna buy. But right now, the metrics are just horrible. The metrics are just to be laughed at. It's not good. So it's one of the major reasons why this has just been this falling knife over here. So I'm not going to be interested in buying it, if I'm being honest, myself. And I think a lot of investors are having a look into yeah, the same thing actually. I mean, it's not rocket science, this chart. Yeah, definitely he is a legend in these. Arrow, the play, I'm not sure. Arrow is quite nice, but is it really? You're trenching? No, at the moment, no. Maybe later. Do you see Pump.fun coming back? Yeah, it could. Just like, for example, Pengu, it also saw a deep retracement. Then it saw a huge range, and then eventually it came back. The thing is just, if we're gonna see a full blow off all season, things like this are just gonna do like a V-shaped recovery, you know, out of nowhere. It could do, but then if we're gonna see something like this, it's not gonna give me an entry because my requirements haven't been met. So yeah, the only people that will do good in a case like this are the people that have just dollar cost averaged in, but not the people that have tried, you know, to catch an entry. I mean, for me, I just want to see a range and the metrics to go up. But probably if we're going to see a full blow off all season and metrics are going to increase again, like out of nowhere, we can see like V-shaped recovery. Yeah. I mean, long term, I'm still like, I still do think the coin can do good. I'm not going to lie. Just like Pengu. A lot of people didn't believe in it anymore at the bottom. But look where it is now. And now everybody loves the coin Pengu, right? Who doesn't like? I see it all the time in my live chat. I mean, right, if I'm being honest, here it's 250 mil. It's even more horrific than Pump.fun. It went minus 95%. Things like these things happen, guys. These things happen. It's like crazy, right? It's crypto, but yeah, this can also go back to 250 mil. And I'm not gonna look into buying it now because it can still literally do a minus 75% from this point. I'm not looking to be dollar cost averaging that in by that falling knife. If it's gonna come down to 250 mil and then form a range and then get better metrics again, yeah, I'm gonna look into buying it. It can do a V-shaped recovery, just like Pengu. I mean, it's a clear example, just like we have just showcased. Anyways, Ethereum, kind of going back to the downside again, guys. I need to be closing down the stream in a few minutes time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop an alpha bomb right now, answer a few questions as soon as possible, and then after that, tomorrow of course a new degenerate full on stream for the whole entire day. But yeah, so drop the questions in the live chat right now. I'll be picking out a few good ones to answer right now, and yeah, after that I'll be closing down the stream. So let me know in the live chat. On top of that, what for the newcomers that are out here, what I expect is some bullish hype leading into the event that we're about to get and the crazy news we're about to get for next week. So I do expect some bullish hype and narratives to leading into that event, and then on Wednesday we will really need see the pivotal moment, whether USA is going to buy Bitcoin and cryptos or not. If it's going to be a nothing burger, I think we're going to see a huge crash. In that case, we could see a filling up of the gap down below. If it's going to be bullish, well then, yeah, strap in, guys, strap in, because we're going to be Uh, yeah, seeing a hell of a ride. Anyways, let's have a look into some chats. That's what I basically expect for the market here in the shorter time frames. And meanwhile, I'm still bullish on altcoins. I expect altcoins are gonna outperform. The rotation is happening. Bitcoin dominance is dumping. Ethereum is reaching some resistance here. I'm gonna start scaling out from my Bybit trades, and over on the weeks. Still fully in. By the way, make sure to check out all of the links down below for the best bonuses and best trading rewards, and also join the Platinum group if you want to get the exact alpha about all of my trades, what I'm doing in absolute real time. I don't know why you're not in it already. Definitely make sure to join. Anyways, let's have a look into a few chats. Let's have a look, the member. No one can predict the market. Try being aware of the public sentiment, yeah, and of the wheels. Indeed, that's the most important thing. Yeah, it's the probabilities that count. Indeed, it's the probabilities. I just think right now in a shorter time frame, the probability is higher that we go to the upside than to the downside. So I'm betting on the probabilities. It's trading is always a probabilities game. It's never 100% certain. The market can go against me if one big wheel decides to sell off a huge amount of Bitcoin, or if the USA will do something crazy. I don't know, like so many things that could happen, but for me the probabilities are to the upside. That's why I'm long. The probabilities for me are that altcoin season is going to be happening. That's why I'm betting on altcoins. And if you're going to be sticking with the probabilities on a high enough time frame, on a long enough time frame, if you're going to do it again and again and again and again, well, guess what? If at the roulette table you always have 60% odds on black. Always have 60% odds on black. Well, if you're just gonna keep on betting on black, well then eventually you're gonna win, right? You're gonna win, and that's just how it works. On a long enough time frame, maybe in a short term, the market is against you. It's gonna fall in red maybe a few times, but after a few times, you're gonna win because the probabilities are higher on black. If you're just sticking with black, you're gonna win. That's what I've been doing so many times. I mean, it's so simple to understand, but most people just seem to not get it. I mean, just stick with the trend, stick with the probabilities. I think probabilities are up here. That's my personal belief because what I'm seeing in the market. Do your own analysis. That's what I want to say. Anyways, let's have a look into one more question. Let's have a look. Deutsche Bank trying to follow public sentiment and ride the flow is exactly what? Why most people lose? How is that, man? How is that? I don't get that. Like, how is trying to go against this trend gonna help you? The risk to reward is not there. Literally, the risk is gonna be higher for you if you try and go against this trend. The reward is lower. Look at the potential upside you could have gotten over here, minus 30%, and the potential upside you could have gotten was plus 100%. The reward is literally lower, the risk is higher, and the odds, probabilities are literally higher that it will go to the upside because it's a bull market. So I do not know how the retail has been losing by going with the trend. I mean, most of the retail has been losing by going against the trend. Most of you guys losing out here have been trying to short and short and short. Just go back on your account. Just look at your positions. What has been your most successful trade? What has been your most horrific trade? What has it been? Really analyze it. For most of you guys out there, the most successful trade has been a long position and a breakout over trend and a move to the upside again. For most of you guys out there, and for most of you guys out there, the most unsuccessful trade has been shorting. Literally. And you instantly got liquidated. It's the nature of the market. So why are you coming to me and saying, oh, trying to follow the public sentiment? Oh, maybe the public sentiment, it's a different story. Public sentiment, I get it. Okay, sorry, I was just reading the comment wrong. I'm so sorry, bro. But indeed, it's a different story. But yeah, with trading, I am always going with the flow. Of course, you should do whatever you want to be doing because guess what? All of these people opening up shorts are causing the Bitcoin funding rates to get lowered. And guess what? I'm just gonna keep on longing the market, and I'm just gonna keep on taking money from the market. That's what I'm gonna do. So if you want to short, I don't really care. Thank you for the money. I mean, if you've been shorting, you've been giving me a lot of money during this market. During this entire bull market. So thank you for that. I do not know how long it's gonna last, but I'm sticking with the trend. That's what I'm doing. You should do your own analysis. Can I join the group without weeks? No, you cannot. You cannot. You should sign up over on weeks. So yeah, go to the first link down below. It exactly explains how you can join the group. You can only join if you sign up with weeks. And most of you guys out there are trading anyway, so why not trade on the best exchange and get access to the group and get access to huge trading fee discounts, save up on a lot of money, and get a huge deposit bonus, and also join the group. It's like if you just add everything up together, it makes no sense why you shouldn't want to do it. Anyways, let's have a look into one more question and then we'll go. Do you think Bitcoin is going to fill the CME gap? Yeah, so that is going to be the thing, depending on the outcome of this huge news event we're about to get next week. I mean, if it's going to be coming out bearish, and if it's going to be coming out in like a nothing burger, yeah, I think we're going to see a pivotal moment. And maybe from this level here, or this level here, or this level here already, I don't know. But I think we're going to see a pivotal moment, and in that scenario, I think if it's going to become a nothing burger, the probabilities will be much and much higher that indeed we're going to come up and fill up that gap below. But I do not think it's going to be likely. I think it's going to be way more likely to see a continuation, and I think something huge is about to happen. It's my gut feeling. It's my analysis. It's what I've been reading. It's all of the rumors, everything, connecting the dots, everything that has been coming together. So yeah, I think something huge is about to happen. So I do not think the probabilities are very high for this being a nothing burger. I think we're going to be headed higher. But yeah, just I cannot make any guarantees on that, of course. So yeah, let's have a look into what will actually happen before going into any conclusions. It's not smart to go into any conclusions before the event. Let's have a look into the actual news that will happen and come out. Anyways, with that being said, guys, like I've said many times, I hope you're all having a blessed weekend. I at least am having a blessed weekend. I'm gonna have some family coming over, so I mean, of course, the markets are nice and all, making money is nice and all, but guys, do not forget, and I'm gonna tell you this more often, do not forget your health, do not forget the family, of course, and these are just all important things. And of course, money is nice and all. You can make all of the money in the world, but in the end of the day, these are going to be the most important things in the end of the day. So with that being said, I talked about everything which is important for now. Go ahead and watch my recent few videos because you will learn a lot from that. And also 100% make sure to join the Platinum group because I just do not see any reason why you shouldn't want to join. I just went over all of the reasons why. Just do it, and then you're going to be getting access to all of the alpha, all of my trades I'm currently doing, all like in absolute real time. I am sure that there's going to be another opportunity in the market, like there will always be another opportunity in the market. Just like I'm saying, always another opportunity. Make sure to already prepare yourself for it and join the group. Because it's actually quite funny. Because once I'm in a profit now, everybody is asking me, oh, how can I join? Or, oh, how can I get access to your trades? Or, oh, can I still enter your trades? But no, guys, you should prepare yourself before that. You should get ready, join the group now, deposit funds on weeks, and get ready before the move happens, and then anticipate on what's going to be happening next. Right now, you're already too late. If I'm being honest, of course, there's going to be another opportunity later. But yeah, you should just prepare yourself now for that next move that's gonna come, because guaranteed there's always another opportunity in the market. Do not FOMO. That's what I'm gonna say. And on that note, guys, have a blessed remaining of the weekend, and just create a new account, bro, and use a different IP address. Of course, there's enough solutions. I can't tell you exactly how, but have a blessed rest of your weekend, and guys, I'll see